Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to be diving into a pretty interesting business opportunity today. It's called the Sales Funnel Advisory Program.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about helping businesses just crush it with their marketing without having to be like a total tech genius
Yeah.
or a super pushy salesperson? Well, that's kind of the whole idea behind this thing.
Interesting.
So it's all about becoming like a trusted guide.
Yeah.
And we actually have this mini podcast script that's meant for potential advisors.
Okay.
It's almost like we're getting a sneak peek behind the curtain of how this program works.
Oh, that's a neat way to approach it.
Yeah, right.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, it seems like these advisors are basically educators.
Hmm.
They're sharing content, they're answering questions, they're kind of guiding these businesses towards the right solutions.
Exactly.
Almost like a consultant in a way, but without actually having to build the sales funnels themselves.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And they even emphasize that advisors can offer these pre-sales advice calls or even group coaching to really help clients understand what sales funnels can do for their business.
That makes a lot of sense because not every business owner has the time or the expertise to build their own sales funnels, right? It's a pretty specialized skill set.
Right. And that's where these two main products come in. They're called Hire a Sales Funnel Pro and Become a Sales Funnel Pro. And it looks like advisors would be mainly educating their network about these two options.
So with Hire a Sales Funnel Pro, a business is essentially getting a dedicated expert to handle their sales funnel for them.
Yep.
And the cost for that is 3,499 rands per month.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, the Become a Sales Funnel Pro product is where things get really interesting. This one's for people who actually want to learn how to build sales funnels themselves.
Okay, I see. So it's not just like a course or something.
Yeah.
What do they actually do?
Learners actually work on real client projects, so they're gaining practical experience while they learn.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And they get paid for it.
Yeah.
So for 1,499 rands a month, they get access to the training, and then they can earn 1,500 rands per client project.
Wow. So they basically earn back their monthly fee while also getting this real-world experience.
Exactly.
That's a really smart way to attract those aspiring funnel builders while also giving businesses a more affordable solution.
Yeah, definitely a win-win.
Yeah, it really is a clever model, but let's not forget about the advisor's role in all of this.
Right.
How do they actually make money?
Well, the advisors are like the connection between these products and the businesses that need them.
Okay.
And it's pretty simple, actually. Enroll, educate, and earn.
So walk me through that.
Okay, so first you enroll in the program.
Mm-hmm.
Then you leverage your existing network or your online community to educate people about how awesome sales funnels are and the solutions that this program offers. And the earning part comes from sharing a unique referral link.
Got it.
And every time someone signs up for one of the products through your link, you get a 20% recurring commission.
Oh, so that's where that passive income potential comes in.
Exactly. And the script really emphasizes that you don't need to be like a pushy salesperson.
Right.
It's all about sharing valuable content and helping businesses find the right solutions.
Yeah, that's a really important point. I think it aligns with that whole trusted guide positioning.
Definitely.
You're not just trying to close a deal, you're genuinely trying to help.
Exactly. And that's where those pre-sales advice calls and the group coaching come in.
Right.
Advisors can use those opportunities to really understand what the business is struggling with and recommend the best way forward.
So it's about building that trust and showing your expertise.
Exactly.
You're showing them that you get it and you're there to guide them, not just sell them something.
And if a client needs help actually placing an order for one of the products, the advisor can help with that too.
Oh.
But the key is they're not responsible for the implementation.
So it seems like there's a pretty low barrier to entry.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a tech expert or a sales guru to be successful.
That's exactly what the script says. It seems like they made it accessible to pretty much anyone.
But wouldn't that raise some concerns about the quality of advice being given?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, if anyone can become an advisor, how do businesses know they're getting good advice?
Well, the program does provide pre-written content and training,
Hmm.
but advisors do need to be able to communicate that info effectively and adapt it to different situations.
Right. So good communication skills and a genuine desire to help would be super important for success.
Absolutely. And I think it's also important for advisors to be upfront about their level of expertise.
Yeah.
They don't need to be sales funnel masters, but they do need to be able to guide businesses to the right resources and support.
So it's more about being a connector and a facilitator,
Yeah.
helping businesses navigate the sales funnel world and find the solutions that work for them.
Exactly. And don't forget, both products come with a 100% money-back guarantee.
Oh, wow. So that's a strong statement of confidence.
Right.
It takes away the risk for both the businesses and the aspiring funnel pros.
So it seems like there's a lot of potential here for both the advisors and the businesses.
Yeah, but like with any opportunity, it's important to weigh the pros and cons.
Hmm.
Really think about if it aligns with your skills and your interests and your long-term goals.
Right. Is this something you'd be passionate about?
Yeah.
Do you like teaching and helping businesses grow?
And would you feel good about promoting these specific products? Do you believe in what they offer?
Yeah.
Those are all things to think about.
Yeah. And I think it's also important to be realistic about the income potential.
Right.
Yes, there's the possibility of passive income, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Of course not.
It takes work to build a network, create and share valuable content, and establish yourself as that trusted guide.
Exactly.
Right.
So for our listeners, it all comes down to this.
Hmm.
Does this program spark your interest? Can you see yourself fitting into this whole ecosystem as a trusted guide?
Yeah, it really does come down to like personal fit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, would this actually be enjoyable, not just like potentially profitable?
Exactly. And that makes me think, we've talked a lot about the business side of things,
Hmm.
but what about the kind of person who would actually thrive as a trusted guide?
Oh, that's a great question. It's not just about having a huge network, is it?
No, not at all. Think about the qualities of someone who can like effectively guide other people.
Okay.
They'd have to be good communicators, right? Able to explain complex ideas in a simple way.
And patient too, I bet.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because they might be answering questions from business owners who are totally new to this whole sales funnel thing.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about the education piece.
Right.
This program wants advisors to create their own unique content.
Hmm.
So you'd need to be a little creative,
Yeah.
and be able to turn your knowledge into something engaging.
So someone who enjoys teaching and sharing insights, maybe even has a bit of a knack for storytelling, would probably do really well.
Absolutely. And think about all the different ways you could approach the educational content.
Oh, yeah?
Blog posts, videos, webinars, even host live Q&A sessions. The possibilities are kind of endless.
That's what I think is so cool about this program. It's not just some rigid one-size-fits-all system.
Right.
It's flexible. It's personal,
Yeah.
which I think is really empowering for advisors.
And that personalization can be what sets you apart.
Yeah.
It lets you build your own unique brand and attract a certain audience.
So instead of just being another advisor promoting the same old stuff, you can really find your niche.
Exactly.
Become the go-to expert in a specific area.
Right. Imagine focusing on a particular industry
Yeah.
or maybe a certain type of sales funnel,
Yeah.
and you become the expert for businesses in that niche.
So for our listeners, it all boils down to one final thought-provoking question.
If you were to step into this role, what kind of trusted guide would you be? What unique perspective or expertise could you bring to the table?
What kind of educational content would you be most excited to create and share? That's definitely something to think about.
It really is, because sometimes the most rewarding opportunities are the ones that let us use our passions and our skills
Yeah.
to make a difference in other people's lives.
Well said. And who knows? Maybe diving deeper into this program will spark some ideas you hadn't even thought of before.
That's the beauty of exploration, right? You never know what you might find.
That's a perfect note to end on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Until next time, keep exploring and keep learning.